What's going on, YouTube? My name is Magic Dantastic, and I'm here at Baseball Cards and Memorabilia in Rohnert Park, California. We are opening up a booster box of Throne of Eldraine, newest set from Magic the Gathering. Now, there's a special deal going on right now. If you mention this video when you come on down to Baseball Cards Memorabilia, they will give you $5 off of any booster box of Magic the Gathering. Just mention this video and they will give you that deal. It's such a cool deal, but you don't want to hear all that. Let's go ahead and open this booster box and see what we find. We are looking for some pretty good cards here. We're looking for the Royal Scions. We're looking for a Garrick. Oh my gosh, I haven't even pulled a Garrick yet. I had my pre-release boxes. I haven't opened up a Garrick. I opened up Oko. I've opened up Royal Scions. Everything is good, but I have not pulled a Garrick yet. I got Garrick's emblem, but I have not received Garrick himself. He's an elusive planeswalker, but we will eventually find him today. All right, we're going to start this off here. Open up the first booster pack out of this box right here. We're going to skip all the commons, kind of glance through the uncommons, and then we're going to just show you what the meat of the cards that you want to see, which is the rares. Lucky Clover, we have Turn Into a Pumpkin, Mysterious Pathlighter, Embercleave, starting it off strong with a mythic, wow, Embercleave, wow, 4 red, legendary artifact, equipment, flash. The spell costs 1 less to cast for each attacking creature you control. When Embercleave enters the battlefield, attach it to target creature you control. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 and has double strike and trample. Equip it for 3. So that was a lot. I need to get a drink of water now after that. Let's go ahead and put this into a sleeve so that we can protect it, because Embercleave seems like it's going to go up there in value. So let's go ahead and do that. Put this off to the side right here. Open up our next booster pack, Throne of Eldraine. Hey, you know what? Why don't you leave me a comment? What did you pull from your booster boxes? Did you go to a pre-release? Anything like that? Are you planning on buying a bundle? Are you going to get some Brawl decks? If you are, let me know. What are you most excited to get? We have an Elite Headhunter. We have a Clockwork Servant. We have a Savvy Hunter. And our other rare is Oathsworn Knight. 1 black creature, Human Knight. Oathsworn Knight enters the battlefield with 4 +1/+1 counters on it. Oathsworn Knight attacks each combat if able. If damage would be dealt to Oathsworn Knight, while it has a +1/+1 counter on it, prevent that damage and remove a +1 counter from it. Okay, it's a 0/0. So it enters with 4 counters and then, just diminishes every single time. Okay. That's a pretty good one. Mono Black might want that. I think it's better in limited. I don't know. We'll see. What brews are you coming up with? That would be kind of nice. I know Mardu Knights is a thing that's starting to creep up on Magic Arena here. You play Magic Arena, tell me what you've been brewing up. I know you were able to play any card in any standard. In this standard, Claim the Firstborn is our other uncommon here, Trail of Crumbs, Sir Conrad the Grim, and Emry Lurker of the Lock. 2 in a blue. Legendary creature, Merfolk Wizard. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each artifact you control. When Emry Lurker of the Lock enters the battlefield, put the top 4 cards of your library into your graveyard, tap it, choose target artifact card in your graveyard. You may cast that card this turn. You still have to pay its cost. Timing rules apply. It's all good. It's a 1/2. It's not that bad. And we also have a Plains and a Knight creature token. Actually, Emry is going to go into a sleeve as well. Let's go ahead and do that. So far, we got 2 decent little pulls out of, 3 packs? That's pretty good. Let's go ahead and see what else we pull here. Crystal Slippers, okay. Hey, we got some showcase cards. Here's a showcase Foulmire Knight. I like this card right here. I like the artwork on these. Let me know if you're trying to collect those. I'm definitely trying to collect those right there. We have an Edgewall Innkeeper, Thunderous Snapper, Castle Ardenvale. Okay. A lot of people are talking about the castles. This one's a land. Castle Ardenvale enters the battlefield tapped unless you control the plains. Tap, add a white. 2 white, tap it, create a 1/1 white human creature token. Okay. Has its uses, could be good in a tokens deck. I don't know how much that's actually going to go for right now. I know that the full arts are going to go for quite a bit. We still haven't pulled a full art. Granted, we've only been 4 packs in, so hopefully we can do something and pull a good card here. I mean, Embercleave and Emry were pretty good. Shine Chaser is one of our uncommons. We have Improbable Alliance. All that glitters in our rare is Midnight Cloak. Midnight Cloak is an artifact. 2 in a blue, tap it to add a blue. 2 in a blue, put an hour counter on Midnight Clock. At the beginning of each upkeep, put an hour counter on Midnight Clock. When the 12th hour counter is put on Midnight Clock, shuffle your hand and your graveyard into your library, then draw 7 cards. Exile Midnight Clock. I think this is going to be good in commander. Although, I mean, it's a wheel effect. I don't see, because the more, it says each upkeep on there, at the beginning of each upkeep. So if you got 3 opponents, basically you're going to get 4 hour counters on there, unless you start sinking a lot of mana into it. It's a decent wheel effect. I don't know how good it's actually going to be in EDH, though, because there's so many better things out there. Wheel of Fortune, Magus of the Wheel, stuff like that. Even Windfall would be a little bit better, because you get a lot more cards from that right there. Ardenvale Paladin is our first common card, but we're going to skip those. Alright, Keeper of the Fables. Okay, Keeper of the Fables. We have ourselves Overwhelmed Apprentice. We have a Beanstalk Giant. That one comes in the nice little showcase frames right there. I like the way the artwork looks on this. We're going to put that off to the side right here. And then we have an Ironcrag Feat as our rare card. It's 1 red sorcery. Adds 7 red mana while you can only cast 1 more spell this turn. So, I don't know. Storm, maybe? I don't know. There's so many more better cards than this right here for Storm. Tell me what you think. If you're planning on building a deck based on this card, or at least incorporating that card into a deck, let me know. Leave a comment below. I'll definitely read it, try to respond to a lot of good stuff out there. Alright, so we have ourselves a limited all-star and a Resolute Rider. We have ourselves a Witch's Oven. I've actually seen some pretty good stuff on Arena with the Witch's Oven here. And then we got Red Cap Melee, and our rare is the Cauldron of Eternity. Legendary artifact. Wow, huge casting cost. 10 and a black. Spell cost 2 less to cast for each card, each creature card in your graveyard. Whenever a creature you control dies, put it on the bottom of its owner's library, and then you pay 2 and a black, tap it, pay 2 life, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield, activate this ability only anytime you can cast a sorcery. So it's a mythic card. I don't know how much play it's actually going to see. Looks like it has some pretty decent effects, but we'll see. I mean, you never know. This set could shake up standard, it could not. Let's go ahead and put this in a sleeve anyway, only because it's a mythic, and mythic rares maybe should get its own little sleeve. And some of them, not all of them. I know that this one would be good like that. I'm actually looking at the Great Henge. That is a really good card, but we haven't pulled that one yet. Hopefully we do. Okay, so what do we have now? Elite Headhunter. We have Archon of Absolution. We have Occam Adversary, and our rare is a Wicked Wolf. So when it enters the battlefield, it fights. 2 green creature wolf. When Wicked Wolf enters the battlefield, it fights up to 1 target creature you do not control. Sacrifice a food, put a +1/+1 counter on Wicked Wolf. It gains indestructible until the end of turn, and you tap it. Okay, sounds good. So you can't just give it indestructible and attack unless it's already attacking, but you tap it, you fight something when it comes in, it's all good. Blink it with something, it's good. It's not too shabby. We got ourselves a forest. Getting close to the end of the first 12, so we're almost a third. Okay. Looks like we have a Wintermoor Commander. Wintermoor Commander, a Hypnotic Sprite. Ferocity of the Wilds, our rare is a Brazen Borrower. Wow, look at this. It's a 1 and a blue creature, fairy rogue. Petty Theft is its adventure instant. Return target non-land permanent to an opponent controls to its owner's hand. And it has flash flying. Brazen Borrower can only block creatures with flying for a 3/1 mythic rare. Yes, a lot of people are looking for this card, so we are definitely going to put this into a sleeve and move on to the next one. That's a nice card, Brazen Borrower. I'm actually hoping to pull that in the new showcase frame because, jeez, that card is so nice with that new artwork. Even an extended art one would be really nice here. We have Skullknocker Ogre. Grumgully the Generous is a limited all-star. It actually goes really good with Rhythm of the Wilds Riot deck, so you might want to have fun with that right there. Surfaron Hedgehammer. And our rare is a Wishclaw Talisman. So wish for you, wish for me, and a wish back for everybody else. It's pretty good. 1 in a black artifact, Wishclaw Talisman, enters the battlefield with 3 wish counters on it. Pay 1, tap it, remove a wish counter from Wishclaw Talisman. Search your library for a card, put it into your hand, shuffle your library. You don't have to reveal it. That's all fine and good. An opponent gains control of Wishclaw Talisman. Activate this ability only during your turn. So yeah, they get control over it and they choose to use it or not, but they can find their bomb. You could probably find your bomb to counter their bomb. I don't know. It's got its uses. There's probably a way to abuse this. We'll put this off to the side right now. Next booster pack. This is such a fun set, though. Shining Armor. Let's look. What do we have here? Witch's Cottage. Covetous Urge is going to be our first uncommon here. Covetous Urge. Looks like we have a Mad Ratter. Not a Mad Hatter. It's a Mad Ratter. Inspiring Veteran. Other knights you control get +1/+1. Brazen Borrower. Look at this. Oh, my goodness. This one is definitely a pretty card. They were saying I wanted the showcase frame on the Brazen Borrower. I was hoping it would be foil, but you know what? This is super nice anyway. I'm definitely putting this into a sleeve and doing it right now, because this is such a high value card, actually. This card is super nice. Yeah, come down to baseball cards and memorabilia in Roanoke Park. Pick up any of these cards. Remember, you get $5 off of any booster box that you buy when you mention this video. So link will be in the description notes of this video, and there will be a link to their Facebook page. Come on down, check it out. Super friendly people. I love these guys. I've been coming here for years, and they've been nice enough to help me out and let me open up some of these on stream, on camera. So here we go with our uncommon. Overwhelmed Apprentice. We have a Fairy Vandal. He's a Vandal. Joust. And we have our rare is a Charming Prince. 1 and a white creature, human noble. When Charming Prince enters the battlefield, choose one. Scry 2, gain 3 life, or exile another target creature you own. Return it to the battlefield under your control at the beginning of the next end step. So essentially flickering. Which is nice. This is a 2/2 human noble. All right, we are going to put that. Whoa, what is this? It's a human. Oh my gosh, it's a foil. Foil Fabled Passage. This is a nice looking card. Oh man, that is really nice. I like this. This is a good booster box so far. We're gonna put this in a little sleeve here. We're gonna kind of protect that up real quick. Yeah, nice little perfect fit. Yeah, that's gonna go in there. So far, this is a pretty decent box. I like this. We are having some pretty decent pulls, and I'm glad you guys are able to enjoy that with me, living vicariously through YouTube. We have finished 1/3 of the box. We're 12 in. This is the 13th. We are going to hopefully get a Garrick. That is what we want. We want to get Garrick. Let's get Garrick. Garrick doesn't want to join us right now. Revenge of Ravens, a spinning wheel into the story. Mirror Maid. Okay. 1 blue enchantment. You may have Mirror Maid enter the battlefield as a copy of any artifact or enchantment on the battlefield. It might have its uses, but nothing tremendously great. And another foil rare even. Worthy Knight. 1 and a white creature, human knight, 2/2. Whenever you cast a night spell, you create a 1/1 white human creature token. Has its uses. Could go wide token strategy. We'll put that in a sleeve because, well, you know, it's a foil rare, and it could see play in the Mardu Knights deck for standard, or even some other places. I don't know. It's got its fringes in other formats, but I think standard, it might shake it up a little bit. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Okay, we have Once in Future. We got Spectre Shriek, Ferocity of the Wilds, and Fires of Invention. That's our rare here. 3 and a red enchantment. You can cast spells only during your turn, and you can cast no more than 2 spells each turn. You can cast spells with converted mana cost less than or equal to the number of lands you control without paying their mana costs. Okay, so you get 2 spells every turn for free, depending on how many lands you have on the battlefield. Play this like your 5th or 6th card in the turn before you actually want to start doing it, because then it'll limit you. But you never know. I mean, by the time you play this, you probably are already winning anyway. And we have ourselves another shiny. It's a Shining Armor. It's a foil Shining Armor. That's pretty nice. I like that. We're going to put that off to the side right here. And we have an island and a food source here. Let's go ahead and look at this. What else do we have here? We have Deafening Silence. Artwork on this is amazing. Look at that. Righteousness, Red Cap Melee again, and Dance of the Manse. X, white-blue, sorcery. Return up to X target artifact and or non-aura enchantment cards with converted mana cost X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. If X is 6 or more, those permanents are 4/4 creatures in addition to their other types. It could be good. Maybe in EDH, but not in standard. I don't think there's going to be enough enchantment or artifact, unless we're looking ahead to the future. Theros could be a good set for this card, but as of right now, probably not too much. We're looking at some of these uncommons now. Steel Claw Lance, Shambling Suits, Inspiring Veteran, and Outlaw's Merriment. Wow, I've never actually seen this one. 1 red, white, white. At the beginning of your upkeep, choose one at random. Okay. Create a red and white creature token with those characteristics. You can make a 3/1 human with Trample and Haste, make a 2/1 human cleric with Lifelink and Haste, or a 1/2 human rogue with Haste, and when it enters the battlefield, it deals 1 damage to any target. Okay, Outlaw's Merriment. This is a mythic. Alright, well, I wonder. Why don't you let me know? How do you think this card would actually work out in Standard or any deck? Leave a comment below. Tell me what's going on. What are you brewing? What are you brewing right now? Are you brewing a Knights deck? Are you brewing a mono black food deck? Are you building Oko? What are you doing? Trying to do Spell Slingers? Are you going mono red? Skull Knocker over. Sir Eleanor the Discerning. Cauldron Familiar. See, mono black would actually like this card with the Witch's Oven. And we have a Gilded Goose. Hey, it's the new Birds of Paradise. It's a green. It's a flying bird. It's a creature bird. Sorry, 0/2 flying. When Gilded Goose enters the battlefield, create a food token. Pay 2, sacrifice it. You gain 3 life. Yeah, that's fine. 1 in the green. Tap it. Create a food token, and then tap it to sacrifice a food. Add 1 mana of any color. So not bad. It's a pretty good card. I think a lot of people are going to start playing this. Let's go ahead and put this into a little sleeve here, because Birds of Paradise, Gilded Goose. I'm sorry. I'd rather eat the goose. Oh man, it's going to be so delicious. There's so much food. It makes food. It is a food. Do you eat goose? Nah. A lot of people eat duck. I still like chicken. I like chicken. I like eating steak. Deathless Knight. We have Glass Casket. Cauldron's Gift. Fervent Champion. Hey. Hey, Fervent Champion. Red. Creature, Human Knight, 1/1, first strike and haste. When Fervent Champion attacks, another target attacking knight you control gets +1/+0 till the end of turn. Equip abilities you activate that target Fervent Champion costs 3 less to activate. So, you know, just equip stuff to him, and it'll practically be free. Put some swords on him. Put all kinds of stuff. There you go. So, oh, look at this. We have an idyllic range. Let's go ahead and put the... Let's go ahead and put this in a Fervent Champion into a little sleeve here. I don't know. I think this is going to be good in a Knights deck in Standard. Somebody's going to want to play this. Let's go ahead and open up the next pack. We are about halfway there. We've opened up about 18 packs or so. So tiny. Shepherd of the Flock is our next card right here. Shepherd of the Flock. And Belle of the Brawl. Looks like we have Joust, and our rare is Linden, the Steadfast Queen. White, white, white. Legendary creature. Human noble. Vigilance. Whenever a white creature you control attacks, you gain 1 life. Okay, so mono white life gain. 3/3. That's not too bad. And we got ourselves a Forest and a On an Adventure card. Okay, what do we have now? Still haven't really found any Okos or Garriks, right? They're being a little elusive. Firstborn Knight, we got Sir Farron the Hengemaster. We got Sir Aelin, we got 2 of the Sirs. Hello, Sirs. And we have Wildborn Preserver. White and a green. Creature, Elf Archer. Has Flash, has Reach. Whenever another non-human creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may pay X. When you do, put X +1/+1 counters on Wildborn Preserver. It's a 2/2. Yeah, the artwork on there's a lot of fox riders in here. A lot of elves are riding giant foxes. Interesting. And we got ourselves a island and a human creature token. What do we have here? Okay, Rally for the Throne. Inquisitive Puppet. It is. Guess who that is? Who is that? Oh, you know who that is. That's Pinocchio. Sir Eleanor the Discerning. And our rare is Stormfist Crusader. For a black and a red. Creature, Human Knight. It's a 2/2. Menace. At the beginning of your upkeep, each player draws a card and loses 1 life. So, kind of group huggy. Still good in Knights. Be really nice. Hey, we got another foil. Fell the Pheasant. That's pretty. That's nice. Let's go ahead and put that off to the side. All right. Getting pretty close to the 2/3 mark here. Jousting Dummy, Arden Veils. Okay, Mystical Dispute. Mystical Dispute is our uncommon. We have ourselves Sir Conrad the Grim. We have Sage of the Falls, and our rare is Castle Embreth. Alright, so Castle Embreth is a land. When it enters the battlefield, tapped unless you control a mountain. Tap it for a red, and then 1 red, tap it. Creatures you control get +1/+0 till the end of turn. Okay. Could have its uses. Probably not. How long have you been playing Magic, I wonder? I started playing back in 1999. Way long time ago. So close to 20 years now. Leave a comment. Tell me how long you've been playing. What's your favorite deck? What was your very first deck that you ever played? Fireborn Knight. We got a Lucky Clover. Venerable Knight. Rare is a Castle Garenbrig. It's a land. Castle Garenbrig enters the battlefield tapped unless you control a forest. Tap it, add a green. 2 green, tap it, add 6 green mana. Spend this mana only to cast creature spells or activate abilities of creatures. Somebody's going to find a way to abuse this to make infinite mana. Somebody is going to do that. It's not going to be me. I'm not that smart. But somebody will. And then a forest and a bear. Hey, it's a bear. 2/2 bear for 2. It's a bear. Tell me you saw the Bear Force 1 deck that was on game nights. That was pretty awesome. Alright. Spectre's Shriek. We have All That Glitters, Lock Dragon, and our rare, Sundering Stroke. 6 in a red, big boy. Sorcery. Sundering Stroke deals 7 damage divided as you choose among 1, 2, or 3 targets. If at least 7 red mana was spent to cast the spell, instead Sundering Stroke deals 7 damage to each of those permanents and or players. Okay, so in conjunction with the other card that gives you 7 mana and you can only play 1 more, you kind of play this, but there's other spells that are better than that. I would say Banefire is way better than this. And then we have this and that. But you never know. I mean, Banefire can't be countered if you pump 5 mana into it, right? If I remember correctly. Tournament Grounds, good for the Knights deck. Drown in the Lock, good for a control deck. Not sure if it's a sideboard card or a main board card. Arcana Soul. And our rare is Hushbringer. Wow, look at the artwork on this. That's pretty. 1 and a white. Creature, fairy, 1/2. Flying and lifelink. Creatures entering the battlefield or dying do not cause abilities to trigger. Now, that's pretty good. It's a decent sideboard card. It might be good for Commander also. Bring out an answer. Say, hey, no, sorry, can't do that. Not happening. You know what? I like the artwork on that, so I'm actually going to put this in a sleeve. Because, seriously, you can't say that the artwork on this is amazing. Look at that. Alright, we're down to 12 booster packs left. We are 2/3 of the way into this box. So far, we haven't pulled a Garruk, actually. I would love to pull a Garruk. I would love to pull an Oko. I would love to pull the Royal Scions. I would love to pull a Murderous Rider. Steel Claw Lance. We have Revenge of Ravens, and we have Order of Midnight. Our rare is Folio of Fancies. It's an artifact. 1 in a blue. Players have no maximum hand size, so that's everybody. And then XX, tap it, each player draws X cards. And 2 in a blue, tap it, each opponent puts a number of cards equal to the number of cards in their hand from the top of their library into their graveyard. So you mill, you draw. Players have no maximum hand size. It's kind of cute. You might be able to do something. Hey, look. Ooh, a foil. Okame Ranger. Too bad it wasn't the showcase frame. Alright. We're down to 11 packs. We are getting to the nitty-gritty here. Looks like I accidentally flashed a foil in there. Epic Downfall. Here we go. Ooh, Okame Ranger in the new showcase frame. We like that. That is really nice. Sage of the Falls. Our rare is a Blacklands Paragon. 1 in a black. Creature, Human Knight for a 3/1. Flash. When Blacklands Paragon enters the battlefield, target Knight gains Death Touch and Lifelink until the end of turn. So it could see play, especially in Standard Knights right now. Could see some play. Castle Garenbrig is a foil rare. All right, so that's cool. We already went through that card, but we're just going to appreciate this card for a second. Let's go ahead and put this into a sleeve. Yep. Tell me, what are some of the things that annoy you? For me, it's when people call sleeves covers. I don't know. It's just, they're sleeves. They're protectors. They're not covers because they're not covering. They're covering the back, but they're not covering so that you can't see. I don't know. It's just one of those things that gets me. We have a Deathless Knight. Okay, here we go. So we have a Deathless Knight. We have Sir Kara the Bold. We have Slaying Fire and our rare. Boom. Doom Foretold. And you know what? This is a book. You really want me to read this? I will. Doom Foretold. 2 white, black. Enchantment. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player sacrifices a non-land, non-token permanent. If that player can't, they discard a card, they lose 2 life. And you draw a card, you gain 2 life, you create a 2/2 white knight creature token with vigilance, and then you sacrifice Doom Foretold. So, yeah, I just read War and Peace. Pretty good card. It's good when you want to host somebody. Like, hey, I'm going to do a lot of stuff. What are you doing? This one card allows me to do a whole lot of things. Well, is it any good? Maybe. You going to brew with that deck? I don't know. Giant Opportunity. Lock Dragon. Mad Ratter. Witch's Vengeance. This is a good one against tribals. 1 black. Sorcery. Creatures of the creature type of your choice get -3/-3 until the end of turn. So it's a good tribal wrath almost. And our foil we have here is a Giant Skewer. It's pretty nice. Put that over here to the side. Got about 7 packs left. Yeah. 7 packs left. Let's see. We still haven't pulled Oko yet. Hopefully we pull Oko. Oko would be so nice. All right. Marrowleaf Pixie. Spinning Wheel. Heraldic Banner. Murderous Rider. Okay, that's a really good one. Murderous Rider is a 1 black creature zombie knight. It's a 2/3. Swift End is the adventure. 1 black. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. You lose 2 life. Okay, it's not bad. It's still really good because you're destroying a creature or a planeswalker. Lifelink. When Murderous Rider dies, put it onto the bottom of its owner's library. So the only way to permanently get rid of it is to exile it or counter it. So there you go. It's a really good card. I actually like this. These things are going in. Once and Future is our foil here. That looks really nice. We're going to put this into a sleeve. I'm probably saying that so much, and you're going to say, oh yes, we're going to probably put this into a sleeve. We're going to put this into a sleeve. All right. Once again, we are coming at you from Baseball Cards and Memorabilia in Rohnert Park. If you like what you see here, you want to open a box yourself? Yeah, open up a box. Come on down. Buy a booster box of any Magic the Gathering, and you will get $5 off. Just mention this video. Say, hey, I saw Magic Fantastic on YouTube, and he said to come down and get a discount on booster boxes, and they'll be like, all right, we'll give you $5 off. That's how that works. Flaxen Intruder, Tournament Grounds, Kenrith's Transformation, and Yorvo. Ooh, what is this? Yorvo, Lord of Garenbrig. Right. Green, legendary creature, Giant Noble. Jeez, he is giant. He's a 0/0. Lord of Garenbrig enters the battlefield with 4 +1/+1 counters on it. Whenever another green creature enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on Yorvo. Then, if that creature's power is greater than Yorvo's power, put another +1/+1 counter on Yorvo. So you want to put +1 counters somewhere. This is a really good card. I think somebody's going to find a way to abuse that very much. So look at this. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more booster packs left. We still have not pulled Oko yet. We want Oko. We got close with Yorvo. We want Oko. Say it with me. We want Oko. Hopefully a foil Oko. That would be nice. Okay. Hey. Showcase frame. Showcase frame of Animating Fairy. That's really nice. I like that. Got a Thunderous Snapper. We have a Bognaughty, and our Giant Killer is our rare here. Giant Killer costs 1 white. Sorry, white. It's got an adventure on it. Chop down. 2 and a white. Instant. Destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. 1 and a white. Tap it. And tap target creature. Okay. Hey. Lockswing Gargoyle is our foil there. They increase the frequency of the foils that appear in these booster boxes. I kind of like that. There's a lot of other people that I know that like that as well. So if you're trying to collect those foils, you'll definitely get quite a bit. I think before you would get an average of about 6 to 8, and this one we already have about 12, so that's not bad. I believe it's on the official Wizards website as well. Deafening Silence. We have Enchanted Carriage, Rampart Smasher, and our rare is a Stone Coil Serpent. Costs X. It's an artifact creature. It's a snake. Reach, trample, protection from multicolored. Stone Coil Serpent enters the battlefield with X+1/+1 counters on it. Okay, could be good. Again, you're playing counters. +1/+1 counters. We got a foil, Ferocity of the Wilds. That looks good. And that looks really nice. I'm going to put that over here. 3 booster packs left. Where's Oko? Where's Garrick? Where is Garrick? We haven't seen Garrick yet. Wandermare. Wandermare. Clockwork Servant. We got Burning Yard Trainer. Bone Crusher Giant. Tuna Red. Creature Giant. 4/3. Stomp is its adventure. It's an instant. Damage can't be prevented this turn. Stomp deals 2 damage to any target. Creature ability. Whenever Bone Crusher Giant becomes the target of a spell, Bone Crusher Giant deals 2 damage to that spell's controller. So, yeah, just don't target it. Hope your opponent will target it. We've got 2 booster packs left. 1 and 2. Let's see what we get. Come on, something good. We want Oko. We want Garrick. We haven't pulled those yet. Hopefully we do. We have a Sorcerer's Broom. Okay, we have ourselves a Embreth Shield Breaker. All right. Trail of Crumbs, and it looks like I already gave it away. It's a Feasting Troll King. All right, Feasting Troll King. 2. Green, 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 green. So 6 total mana. Creature, Troll Noble, 7/6. Vigilance and Trample. When Feasting Troll King enters the battlefield, if you cast it from your hand, create 3 food tokens. Sacrifice 3 foods. Return Feasting Troll King from your graveyard to the battlefield. Activate this ability only during your turn. Cool. Not too bad. And we got ourselves a Mountain and a Rat. Last pack. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's get something good. All right. Here we go. Starting it off. Sir Kara the Bold. Edgewalling Keeper. Order of Midnight. It's in the new frame, the showcase frame. It's really nice. Let's go ahead and put this out to the side. A rare is Worthy Knight. I believe we got this already, but that's fine. Got a duplicate. 1 and a white. Creature Knight. Cast a Knight. Create a 1/1 human creature token. Very nice. And I believe we have a rare, or a foil. And it's a foil Plains. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. We got ourselves some pretty decent pulls in here with our Murderous Rider and with a foil Castle Garenbrig. Looks like we got a foil Fabled Passage, so that's nice. A Brazen Borrower, that is a really good one right there. We like that. You like what you see? Come on down to Roanoke Park. Come on down to Baseball Cards and Memorabilia. Remember, you buy a booster box of any Magic the Gathering, you will get $5 off. Hit that like button. Subscribe. Leave a comment. Anything you can do to help the channel. We'll see you later. I am Magic Fantastic.